Hey guys, thanks for tuning into Chef Girl RD. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some chicken BLT tacos with a homemade Pico De Gallo and some cilantro rice. And we're going to be making these in the Ninja Foodi. Alright, so the first thing we'll do is get started on our cilantro rice. So I have 2 cups of enriched white rice. You guys can use basmati rice if you want, or any rice that you like. And I've already rinsed it, so I'm just going to go ahead and dump it right into my Foodi. I measured 2 cups of water, and I'm just going to pour that in. I'm going to add about 2 teaspoons of some extra virgin olive oil, a teaspoon of zest of a lime, which is just the outer peel, 2 cloves of minced garlic. You can use 1 if you'd like. I like garlic, so I'm using 2. I have about 1/2 cup of fresh cilantro. And as you can see, I did chop that up. And now I'm going to take 2 wedges of lime and squeeze in the juice. And if you don't have any fresh lime, you can use this stuff too. Add a few grinds of some sea salt and some crushed black pepper. I would just give that a nice little stir. And it should look like that. Put on the pressure lid. Make sure you're in the seal position. We're gonna pressure cook on high. I'm gonna do 4 minutes, and we're gonna start. I'm just gonna let that cook. While the rice is pressure cooking, I'm gonna show you how to make the Pico De Gallo. So I have 1/4 of an onion, white onion, and then I have a plum tomato, and I like to use cucumber in my Pico De Gallo. Just a preference of mine. You don't have to, it's not called for in the original Pico De Gallo. And then I have a little less than 1/2 cup of fresh cilantro, and this, you guys get this right at the supermarket. It comes like this. And 2 wedges of lime. So I'm just gonna chop all this up and put it right into my food chopper, or if you have a food processor, whatever you like to use. So I just put everything in my chopper. I used 1 large plum tomato, but you can also use 2 if you want more tomato. I'll just toss my cilantro on top. And I'm gonna squeeze my lime juice in there. I'm using 2 lime wedges. I'm gonna do a pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper, optional. And we're gonna chop that right up. And here's our Pico De Gallo. Looks good, right? All right, so I'm gonna put that in a bowl and set that aside. All right, so the rice is done. And now I'm just gonna do a quick release. My button has dropped, so let's take a look. Oh, that looks so good. Let's mix it up, see what we got. I always forget this part, it's very steamy, sorry. This smells so good. Doesn't that look great? So I'm just gonna put this in a bowl and I'm gonna set it aside. I just wanna give you guys another look. Isn't that yummy? All right, so I'm gonna just clean out my pot really quick so we can saute the chicken and bacon. So my pot's all clean, I just put it back in, and I just changed my function to a sear saute, and I'm gonna go on medium high, and I'm gonna start. Let that get warm, and we'll move right on to the chicken. I'm just using this Perdue shortcut chicken. It's just chicken breast chunks, it's already cooked. You guys can cook your own chicken and use that, but I'm just gonna cheat today and use this. So I'm just gonna take it out of the bag and chop it up, just like that. And then I went ahead and I pre-cooked 6 to 7 slices of bacon, and I chopped that up as well. I'm gonna dump my bacon into my pot. I'm gonna add my chicken. And I'm just gonna cook this, saute it for about 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, just to combine the flavor. And I'm just gonna throw in a tablespoon of this cucumber ranch and toss it up. This is optional. So I just shut it off and this is done. I'm just gonna get it all together and I'm gonna put it in a bowl. And now we have everything we need to make our tacos. I'll be using crunchy white corn tacos. You can use whatever kind you want. And then I've got some flour tortillas. And we have our chicken and bacon. I'm using a cheddar jack shredded cheese, which is a mixture of cheddar and Monterey Jack. Then I've got my shredded lettuce. I got my pico. And I have my cucumber ranch. And I'll show you how we're gonna use that again. But first I wanna show you this. So this is just a taco stand. I found this on Amazon. It was a 2-pack. You can get them in 4-packs or 6-packs too. And they're really cool. These help hold tacos together. And they're Foodi safe, which is awesome. These can go in the oven. They can go in the Foodi, the Ninja grill. And they have these little side handles, which are great. But they do get hot, so you just want to be careful and use something when you take them out. Now we'll make our tacos. So I'm going to be using the flour tortilla, and I'm going to be using the shell. And I'm going to take some ranch dressing, the cucumber ranch that I have, and I'm going to put some on each side of the flour tortilla. And I'm just going to spread it a little bit. And you just want to avoid the middle so that when you put your shell down and you fold it, without the dressing down there, it will avoid the middle from splitting when we bake them. And this is just a fun way I like to do it. It holds the wrap onto the taco shell, and you're still getting your dressing in there without having to put it on top of the taco, which is really cool. So we'll put our tacos in the holder, just like that, and now we'll stuff them. Just like that. Now we're gonna add our cheese. Sprinkle that right on top. Then you can just add your shredded lettuce and your Pico De Gallo, and you can eat them just like that. But I want my cheese melted and I want my tortilla to be nice and warm. So at this point, I'm gonna take them and I'm gonna put them right in the Foodi. I did clean out my pot after I did my chicken and bacon, but you definitely don't have to. You can pop them right in. So I'm just gonna set to broil. It's gonna be 450 and I'm gonna do 3 minutes. And it's just gonna warm up the tortilla and it's gonna melt the cheese. All right, 3 minutes is up. I'm gonna shut this off and let's take a look. Perfect. So the cheese is nice and melted, and now we're gonna take them out. So let's add our lettuce. And we'll pile on our Pico De Gallo. And just put them on a plate, and we're gonna add our rice. And this is what we got. So I added 2 slices of lime just to make it look pretty. What do you guys think? Doesn't it look great? This is gonna be so good. So I'm gonna try the rice first. Doesn't that look good? That's so good. The lime and the cilantro comes right out in the flavor. Now we're gonna try this bad boy. And the good thing about wrapping it is a lot easier to eat. Gonna keep it a little neater for you. Well, hopefully, we'll see. I'm gonna take a bite. Wow, guys, these are so delicious. And you know what? I didn't drop a single thing. Look. Nothing. Doesn't that look yummy? So that's it, guys. That's what we got. That's my chicken BLT tacos with homemade cilantro rice, and don't forget that homemade Pico De Gallo. These are delicious, all made from the Ninja Foodi. These are amazing. They taste great, and I think you guys are gonna love them. So guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, click that like button and be sure to subscribe so you can see more videos like this one. Bon appetit, guys.